Hello, I wanted to make a video comparing Rust to Counter-Strike investing wise and also skin wise. So starting off, here we have some of the most expensive items in Rust, and on the Steam market the most expensive item currently is £1,000. So the most expensive item in Rust completely is around $2,000, and that is a metal face mask, but it's not listed on here because it exceeds Steam limits. Now if you go on to Counter-Strike, for example, you can find lots of skins that are in the thousands, obviously not necessarily listed here. However, I think some of them are just so expensive. Like, I don't really see many people being able to afford those skins. While I'll point out in Rust, you can kind of afford the best looking skins that are still quite rare, but it's for your average day Joe who can't afford the Counter-Strike skins that they might like, so like a or Dragon Lore or something. And investing wise, I think Rust is pretty good considering the rarity of some of these skins. Currently listed, some of these skins there's actually not that many listed because it's quite rare, and the actual quantity is quite rare, some of these as well. Moving on, we have the player base. So Counter-Strike obviously has a massive player base compared to Rust. Peak players recently was 895,000, and average player base was 544,000. And comparing it to Rust, average player base was 82,000, and peak player base was 154,000. So that can give you an example of why Counter-Strike items are a bit more expensive, and also the demand for Counter-Strike items is much higher, as the investing community hasn't really caught on to Rust in my opinion. So yeah, that's kind of comparing it, I guess, in the sense of investing, but I just feel like people haven't really caught on to Rust yet, and I think it has a possibility. I'm not saying it's a great investment at the moment because I think the prices are kind of high. However, I think if the prices dip, then I'll definitely make a video on Rust investing and what to invest in. But I just think the price wise it's kind of better value compared to Counter-Strike. I know some of the items in Counter-Strike are so rare, that's what makes them expensive, or people are hoarding them basically. So yeah, I don't know, I just feel like Rust hasn't it hasn't hit its full potential yet, and considering that they're updating the game every month, I don't know, I just feel like it has really good potential in the future, and I guess we'll see. So in Counter-Strike, in order to get these rare items, they are normally unboxed via crates, and you can buy these on the Steam market, and then you have to buy a key to open them. So in Counter-Strike, you have a range of stuff to invest from sticker capsules to stickers to cases and to skins. So in Rust, it's basically just skins that is the market. There isn't really anything else that you can invest your money into unless you want to buy weapon barrels and stuff. Now on Rust, you have to buy these crates or pouches or even weapon barrels in order to open rare skins. Now the chance of actually getting an old item is very rare from the item store that used to be sold. However, it is still possible, and that's how some people get some of the most expensive items, is via the weapon barrels, same as the cases in Counter-Strike. However, once an item has been discontinued from the item store, you can no longer actually buy that item. It has to be either opened via a crate, I think from what I know, or be bought from the Steam market. I also forgot to mention that Rust has a weekly item store which adds new items weekly, and you can also flip these and make a pretty quick profit within a few months. And yeah, we'll just see how the Rust stuff goes. I'm very curious as well.